Most of us have that one dusty shoebox tucked away in a closet, filled with old negatives and faded prints that haven't seen the light of day in decades. It is a classic problem, and honestly, the idea of sending them off to a professional service or spending weeks wrestling with a flatbed scanner is enough to make anyone just put the lid back on the box. That is where this little device from DigitConvert comes in. It is surprisingly compact, sitting on a desk without taking up much room, and it feels sturdy enough to handle a long weekend of digitizing without falling apart. What really stands out is the simplicity. There is no need to hunt for drivers or fight with complicated software on a computer. You just plug it in, pop in the included SD card, and you are ready to go. The interface is straightforward, and that 2.4-inch screen is actually quite helpful for getting your framing right before you hit the button. It is not a high-end professional monitor, but for checking if a slide is upside down or if a photo is centered, it does the job perfectly. The speed is the real highlight here. You can feed through a stack of photos or a strip of negatives in seconds. It is essentially a one-touch process, which makes the whole chore feel a lot less like work. Now here is the thing about the quality. At 22 megapixels, you're getting a solid digital version of your memories that looks great on a phone or a tablet. But keep in mind this is a quick capture tool, not a high-end drum scanner. You might notice a bit of color shifting depending on how old the original print is, but the built-in editing tools let you tweak the brightness or flip an image right on the screen, which saves a trip to a photo editing app later. One small quirk is that the plastic trays for the slides and negatives can feel a little bit fiddly at first, especially if you have a large batch to get through. You have to be patient with the alignment, or you might end up with a slightly crooked scan. It would have been nice if the build felt a little more premium in that specific area, but for the price, it is hard to complain too much. When you are finished, moving everything over to a computer is as simple as plugging in a USB cable and dragging the files over. It is a no-nonsense solution for anyone who wants to get their physical archives into the digital world without needing a degree in computer science. If you have been looking for a way to finally tackle that shoebox of memories, this is a genuinely practical way to get it done without the headache.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.